Listen.
What?
Can you hear water? I can hear running water. I do hope there's no one that's just left a tap on somewhere. I'll be so disappointed.
Come all the way down here and it's just someone's left the there's a toilet at the end.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to
A chilly Spain.
A chilly Spain, but I've forgotten where we are.
Corbera.
If you travel up the main motorway here, which is the AP7, the Mediterranean motorway, and you're coming from Valencia heading south, or from our neck of the woods heading north, you'll see there's a blooming great castle on the hill.
Can't miss it.
And we keep wondering how you get to it because there doesn't seem to be a way up.
You can tell this is actually a trail because they've put little bits of concrete steps in. But you can also tell that people never bloody come up here because of all the grass and overgrown
The
stuff.
trail is completely covered in grass. But I've nearly landed on my backside twice already. We're tired. We are very, very tired. If you follow our channel, you'll know we've sold our house and we're moving into a motorhome to do a tour of the world.
We have to be out of the house by Thursday. We've still got no end of personal possessions and stuff that we can't take with us in the house.
Yeah.
We offloaded a load of stuff to our friends yesterday that we're putting in storage, and we're really tired.
It is that we are definitely burning the candle at both ends here.
Yeah. We've come out without water today.
We
haven't brought the
so
tripod.
unprepared.
It's going to be an interesting day.
So we may not make it to van life because one of us may end up in hospital. And this is what Alison's talking about. That's the path up.
Go on, let me batter
Well,
through
it does look a little better up there.
I'm hoping that that's the path that goes that way, that's a better path.
Yeah.
And that this, although it goes from the board that said the castle,
Yeah.
this is hopefully the less travelled route, and once we get there it will be better. But
Hopefully. Hopefully.
sorry, I just snorted. Oh lordy.
I think we're so tired now, we're just delirious. So yes,
Well,
this
it's a better
is a
path.
better path. We should have started down the end of this one. This looks actually relatively good.
You know why, don't you?
Go on.
Because the place that I chose to park the car was down there at the end of this trail, and you said you didn't want to park there, you wanted to park on the edge of town, which is down there, which meant we had to come up that little bit. Just saying.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's a path now.
Yeah.
It's a path. Church looks nice from up here.
Where is it? I can't see it because all I can see is a tree
Olive
at
tree.
the moment. Oh yeah, behind
There
there.
it is.
Yeah, so this here, this is the
Town of
town
Corbera.
of Corbera. Yeah.
So you've got the church there, and then this pretty little thing down here
This building
beside
on the corner.
roundabout, that's an ermita. And then there's a monastery in the hills behind it somewhere.
So to give you guys a rough idea what we're talking about, so the castle is behind us here, and I don't know if you can see there's a major road here. That's the Mediterranean motorway, the AP7. Valencia is that way. We live down that way. And then the tall buildings over there at the far end there, that's actually the coast. That's the sea over there. So if you do happen to be driving down this stretch of road, you'll see this castle.
And if you come this way a bit,
This way a bit.
if you come this way a bit,
How much a bit?
probably about there for you.
Probably about here.
If you, no, you need to come a bit further and
Okay.
turn it that way.
Okay.
There's Chiara. Can you see Chiara through the gap?
Oh, might be able to. You'll see the big song in the Cuillère on the side of the hill. Did I do good?
You did.
Should we go see Castle now?
Yeah.
Right, so we at least seem to have made it to, well, this arch thing. That's proper collapsed though, the ceiling, hasn't it? This whole castle doesn't seem to be as well looked after as you might think.
No.
Yeah, well, we're not getting in here, that's for sure. Because
There's a gate.
they've put a blooming great gate across it.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. What are you climbing to?
Well,
Seeing what's in the hole?
yeah. I don't know if this would have been within the walls or if this has just fallen out afterwards, but I think it's probably just
Wow.
fallen down and
That's a
they've kind of tried to patch it up.
We'll have to have a look online, see if that's something to do with an earthquake or something, because this whole thing looks proper, like the ground's
Precarious.
split. A bit like a fault line, so to speak.
Yeah. Try and get down without breaking my leg. Oh,
She's down.
elegant!
I swear blind one of us, he's going to come away today with an injury. I think we're too tired and too underprepared for this today.
This must have been deliberate.
What's that? Well,
The
this bit.
bits, it must have been deliberate, look, because there's a...
Ooh. There's an entrance. Where does the entrance go?
just into a, like, cave. Hang on, let me get the
Ooh.
torch. Not very far. But I mean, it's got aeration holes. Look,
Yeah.
can you see that at the top?
Yeah.
That's deliberate. I mean, you've got fault lines in the rock, but that's deliberately been
Yeah.
taken out. And that's black
What up here?
and looks like a
Looks
chimney.
like- yeah, it looks like it's had a fire on it.
There's- someone's stayed in here anyway. Sorry, Mr. Spiders.
Yeah, disturbing your home.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
It makes me think that there were some kind of bits in the wall. Because, I mean, look, the wall stops here. So this lot's all fallen away. And it looks like there's more than enough space
Yeah.
for somebody
Maybe
to
there
have
was-
walked through there.
Maybe there was homes, like
Yeah, might have been.
shelters, all
Yeah.
strapped to the side of the castle.
Yeah, possibly.
And don't take our word for it, by the way, because we're no experts.
Oh, we're just guessing.
We just make it up as we go along.
Look!
What?
Remnants of ancient dwellers.
An inner soul. You actually had me for a second.
Love you.
I feel so gullible sometimes. So at the moment, all we seem to be doing is actually just wandering around the outside of these walls. Oh, they're very impressive though. So we've just bumped into these guys, and I don't think I'm understanding them very well because they keep trying to encourage me to climb up. Apparently, you can't officially get inside this castle anymore because it's very
No,
dangerous.
this one is the unofficial one.
Yeah,
The gate is closed.
This is the unofficial
this is the
entrance,
unofficial
yeah?
entrance.
We'd love to have gone in, but apparently, is this genuine? One of your friends has climbed in
Yes.
and has got scared about coming
And it's
back
still
down.
there, inside.
It's trying to find a way out.
We'll get him some sandwiches, bocadillos. Chuck them in.
We will leave him alone because we ordered arroz. Arroz alone. For me, it's much more important.
Yeah,
the arroz alone, no? Than him.
Well,
Did you order
the center
something
of
for
the
him as
village,
well?
Yeah.
in Plaza
No,
Mayor,
no, arroz,
Yeah.
you have a traditional bar called Casino of Corbera.
Okay.
Ah,
And
yeah.
you can find a squid sandwich.
Ah, squid
yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
Bocadillo.
See, see, see.
See.
And that's here in the village?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The center
We'll
of
go
the
and
village.
have a look
Near
Okay.
the church.
near the church.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely be having a look around this village then. I'm not so sure they were being honest about their friend that had climbed up in there. I think that might have been both of us for a change being a little bit gullible.
Well, they did say that the wife of the guy that had gone up the climb and the wife of the second Spanish guy had gone back round, and we did see the two women.
Well, if we see apparently they're going back down into the village for some rice, so if we see them down there.
Yeah. Not that we're not gullible, because we kind of are.
We are.
Very. Ooh, blustery,
That wind's
blustery.
kicked up again.
Not kidding. Well, we're almost round to where we parked the car. Just going to get hold of your arm there. You're not doing quite so well.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're kind of at the castle, but we've almost kind of gone full circle because the car's
Yeah.
just down there.
We have pretty much gone the whole way around, haven't we?
Yeah. What's the betting? This sign says Prohibido el Paso.
Not this one. Okay. So to the town hall of
Sorry.
yeah.
We
sorry.
came the other way.
So to explain, we've parked the car down here and we've gone that way round the castle, come along here, and
Back of a sign that
found the
says
sign that says
"Do not
apparently we
pass."
shouldn't be in the castle area.
Desprendimiento. I assume that's kind of disintegrating rocks.
Yeah. Sorry. Right, so we've come back down from the castle. Lovely. Shame we can't go inside, and sorry again to the town hall that we even went past the don't enter sign, but what we're going to do now is come and have a quick look around this village. And it's kind of, you see how close we are, we've got this chapel, ermita,
Amita.
instantly here. So
Oh,
we're gonna
something
have a look at
smells
this.
nice.
Oh yeah, food. By the way, we're a bit of a late start this morning, so we will definitely be getting some food quite soon.
Oh, that's pretty. Look
Yeah,
at that.
isn't it just?
It won't be open, but it's very pretty.
Lovely old chapel. Do you know the first thing that strikes me walking down this road?
What?
It feels very low.
Yeah.
A lot of the properties, a bit like these two here to this side here,
Single story.
single story. And even the double stories one don't seem particularly tall. It's not just me, is it?
No. These are bigger.
Yeah.
And
Our actually in the
very
centre, aren't we?
pretty.
Because
Well, that's the church.
there's the main church tower, and all of a sudden, we just
Yeah.
turned the corner and, yeah,
Wow.
a lot bigger.
The noise you can hear is clearly coming from the main square, Plaza Mayor.
Yeah. Another really impressive church, though.
Yeah, but look at the buildings on the square.
Oh, wow.
Be careful of the curb.
Okay.
Gosh.
And
There
there's
is a lot
clearly
of
something
people.
going
There's
on
something
today
going on.
because they've got a something, a flag or something.
And they look like they've got pirate bandanas.
Well, this is very busy. That's the
Yeah.
town hall, clearly.
Yes.
And then
Look.
this is the front. Oh, look at those doors on that church.
Oh, here, there's
incredible.
a band.
We honestly didn't know this was going on today, whatever this is.
Do you think she's a bride?
I don't know. There we go. We think this is some kind of, I don't know, hen party or stag party or something. Definitely think it's got something to do with a wedding anyway.
I think so.
Because there's a couple, isn't there?
It's got Captain
In
Marvel.
fancy dress, and
Yeah.
she's got some kind of veil or something
Yeah.
tied to a stick.
She's Captain Marvel and he's Captain America.
And clearly they're now going to go around the entire village and declare the fact they're getting married.
Yeah. Perhaps this is the way that the Spanish read their banns. Whereas in England, if you want to get married in a church, they read your banns 3 weeks in a row in the church and say it's intended that this person and this person are going to get married in this church. Perhaps this is the way they do it here.
Maybe. So that was the main square, and
What's that?
oh,
That's really unusually
why is it?
shaped.
What a
It's not
bizarre
actually
building.
on the map. Well, it is, but it's not. Oh, pardona. It is, but it's not marked as anything. But look at those doors.
You'd almost imagine it's some kind of church or something, but I
Convent.
honestly think that's a house. I think.
Phenomenal.
Oh, I love this. Like you say, the doors are incredible. And you've got all these like glasswork and all the way up to the top there. You've got these little balconies. It's so I don't know,
Curvy.
unusual.
Yeah.
Just kind of bits all over the show. I'm trying to dash around the other side. Oh, and here you got like, what the? There's like 3 glass, I don't know what you call them. Almost look like sweet jars
Really?
from, what's the one where you get all the like jelly beans jars? Just
That's
big.
just bizarre.
What a strange
fabulous.
house. I love that.
It looks like the Willy Wonka tubes
Yeah. Yes.
that Augustus
absolutely adore
Gloop
this.
got sucked up.
So we're desperately trying to find a bar that sells food. We've tried 2 so far and both have said, no food today. So I think we've seen just up the road here, there's a bakery that hopefully we can get something to eat. Again, we're so unplanned today.
Well, we would normally have brought salad if we were going to be out over lunchtime,
but
wouldn't we?
apparently it's next door. Yeah, this looks
Here.
promising
Yeah,
for the BBVA bank.
yeah, one thing,
In you go then.
certainly. Oh, hello?
No. Okay, well, we've got success because, well, we found these look amazing.
Yeah.
We've got to have at least one of each, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Well, I was going to go for the quiche, so.
Looks like I'll be going for the tuna quiche pizza
Don't know what you
thing.
are now. See?
And you've seen some chocky cake over there.
Yeah, that looks like chocolate
Although I've seen
coca.
chocolate Neapolitana thing here.
Napolitano, see.
8,20.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, adios.
At least
Didn't
the
think the doors were
opens
going to open
there
then.
from this side.
Right, so we've come back down to the church square where we were a little while ago. And I think we're just going to sit here, have a bite to eat.
Well, I don't have Fanta very often now, do I?
No.
And it's really, I do love it. I do love sharp citric drinks.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, by the way, I used to say bless you because Fanta doesn't agree with you always, does it?
No,
No.
shouldn't eat bubbles.
Eat
I shouldn't
bubbles?
eat bubbles.
Or drink them.
Yeah.
Right, let's
I
get
can
into
eat
this
bubbles.
food.
I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smiled at me.
That was nice food.
Very nice food. Well recommended bakery.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great food. But for now, we're going to head back to the car, head home, because we are massively running out of time on the house sale, aren't we?
Just a little.
We just feel like we've got
huge
so
bit,
much to
huge
do
bit,
to
actually, yeah.
clear the house. You know, we're downsizing from 300 square metres of house to a
What,
van.
20 square metres?
Yeah, a motorhome.
A little
So
bit
we're going to go
bigger
and do
than
that,
van.
but then either later today or tomorrow, depending on how time comes, we've got another, what you might call our bucket list local items to do,
Yeah.
which is, so this was one, the see this castle that we keep passing on the motorway, but we also want to go and see what we believe is some very, very pretty caves.
They are indeed. Espectacular.
Yes. So we'll see you either later today or tomorrow. Right,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon. It's not Sunday.
No, it would have been Friday
What?
or Saturday. Well, we went Friday, didn't we, and said we'd go that afternoon or the next day, which would have made it
No, we
Saturday.
went Saturday and we...
Did we?
Yeah, we're that tired.
I'm just going to.
So it is now Tuesday
Tuesday.
afternoon. Being blunt, this week, our whole life for the last couple of weeks has just vanished. But what we've done, we've now finally got out of the house and we've come here, and this is the caves at Benidorm. And we've been wanting to see this, well, you've been nagging me to see this for pretty
Yeah.
much the 6 years we've lived here.
I'm often the one that nags to go to certain places and we
Yeah.
don't get there, and I just keep going until we get there.
Over there now.
We're there now.
So we're going to go and pay. I think it's €5 entry each.
I believe so.
Going to go and pay, and then we'll take you guys in. You can tell we're close to Halloween, can't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because they've done up with Happy Halloween. With big inflatable spiders and a big metal dinosaur.
Yeah, that's not just a Halloween thing though, is it?
That's there all the time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Apparently,
What's that?
apparently,
Apparently.
they found dinosaur bones in there.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. Bit of a bone of contention.
Bit of a bone of contention.
Dinosaur bones. Pun
Absolutely.
intended.
Although
But
somewhere said that this was 150 million years old and the dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago, which would make it feasible. But I know someone else that disagrees with that, so
okay.
we'll see.
There's metal dinosaurs here, that's for sure. But this is the entrance to the cave actually. It looks really big.
Which, to be fair,
It's really
is
quite
probably
cool.
more impressive
And
than a
there
metal
does
dinosaur.
seem to be a set of stairs that runs up into this edge here.
Yeah. I do like the Native American pipe music, which is absolutely nothing to do with Spanish Neanderthals.
Maybe 100 million years ago, Native Americans were here.
Maybe.
just realised all of this stuff around the outside here is for sale, including the fossils.
Yeah.
You can buy a fossilised fish over there for €790.
And a very large ammonite for 400.
I didn't see that.
That's one of the big sandstone coloured ones. €400. Oh, duh.
What?
Just me looking at this bit, going, well, is that like
fine.
a swordfish bit, or is it? And then I'm like, right, because that head's not big enough to be noticeable as a head. Look at the teeth. It's a crocodile head or something.
Yours for €3,900.
€3,900.
€4,000 nearly for a fossilised crocodile.
Yeah, but look at it.
Quite incredible. So anyone looking for a fossilised crocodile,
Here's where it's
caves
at.
at Benidorm. So if you've seen some of our videos, Alison's been desperate to find a fossil in the wild, isn't it?
My very own fossil.
And then we come in here and she sees exactly what she's looking for, which is a bit of the ground which is just packed full of fossils and all kinds of stuff.
And no talker.
Oh, look at the walls in here. Wow. Oh, it's all green. Yeah, the light's just white light, but it's... This cave is immense.
Wow.
Well, this is something a bit special.
Isn't it?
Oh,
It's still dripping from the bottom.
so we've got this massive grey stalactite. Yeah, that's all I
guess.
can think you can call it. And at the bottom, I don't know if there's enough light in here to see this, but at the bottom here, it's still dripping. So we've now come into a, I don't know what you call this, another opening, cavern. I mean, it's huge again, goes a real long way up. But apparently this floor never used to be here, did it?
Nope.
And this is called the what?
It's the blue hole room,
Yeah?
and when they found it, it was blocked by a rock, except for a small hole. And when they broke through, they found a pond that was 12 foot by 40 foot at the top and a depth of 14 feet. And so, because they had to go underwater to get into the room, they decided to drill through, make it bigger, and fill the pond in, thereby adding a new section for the visitor enjoyment.
Don't know how I feel about that.
I think that's
Yeah.
really rude.
I mean, I'm going to step back up here a little bit, so hopefully the light's good enough, but to give you a rough idea, so they would have come in kind of about where I'm stood now, and this apparently was a turquoise blue pond. They could have just built this walkway over it. It'd have been spectacular.
Yeah.
But instead they fill it with concrete. Not keen on that one. Not keen on that one at all. Bless. Alison's still desperately looking for fossils.
Look,
What's that?
part of an ammonite,
Yeah.
like the outer side of it. Listen,
What?
can you hear water? I can hear running water. I
Yeah.
do hope there's no one that's just left a tap on somewhere. I'll be so disappointed.
Come all the way down here and it's just someone's left the there's a toilet at the end. Someone's flushed it.
Oh, what? drinking water.
What's this?
Spring water. Aqua potable. Drinking water.
We're not completely sure what we're seeing here.
A pond.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly they've wrapped a plastic vine around it, but that's a metal beam there. There's a wooden beam up the back there, so obviously humans have been doing something in here for a very long time.
Called the pond.
What's that?
Part of the cave that's flooded with water that filters in from the rainfall. Farmers, seeing continuous water flow, constructed channels to be able to increase the irrigation of the local fields.
Wow. Right then, darling. All that's left to do is take the long walk back to the entrance.
Yeah.
And
Give it the shop.
And you want to go in the shop? We'll explain when we get there. Right, so we're in the shop, and the reason we're in the shop is in lieu of not actually finding a fossil while we've been in Spain, Alison's gonna, well, buy yourself one.
Maybe. Well, I put a necklace on today
Yeah.
for no apparent reason, other than I thought I would start wearing it, and it just so happens they have pendants of fossils. So
It's fate.
it was clearly
it's
meant to
fate.
be. Happy
You're
wife.
sorted. Got a dead thing hanging around your neck.
Ammonite.
Ammonite.
Shiny.
Well, that's going to be it for this week. We're going to call it that. The next video will actually start tomorrow as we prep up for the last couple of days in our home before we become homeless, and then pick up the motorhome and start what this channel is actually all about, touring the world in a motorhome.
Yeah.
But for now, look, thanks so much for watching, and
We'll see you next Sunday.
see you next Sunday. Bye for now.